Alright, hey YouTube, I'm here with my Smart Parts Ion, and today I'm going to talk to you about ion troubleshooting. Pretty much I'm going to mostly cover leaks, what to do with a leak, but right now I'm just going to tell you the three main things that you want to do or look at before really getting into looking at what's wrong with your ion. Okay, first thing is make sure that your tank is screwed in all the way. Make sure once you put it in and it kind of stops, you try to give it a little bit more of a twist to make sure it's in all the way. Second thing is replace your battery. Make sure it's a brand new battery before you really start getting into stuff. This will cause a lot of problems, and it's pretty much the main cause for people having trouble with their ion is having an old battery. Make sure you replace the battery right away. Third thing is lube up your rig. This will cause a lot of things, drop off, maybe your bolt isn't going all the way forward. I think that is probably a likely cause. You need to have your rig lubed up. And yeah, so pretty much do those three things before you really get into stuff, because those are going to be the three main causes for problems. So next thing you want to do, if you're sure you have a leak, before you take apart your gun, try to, air up your gun and try to look around and see if you can find where the leak is coming from, just on the outside of the gun. So, mine's actually taken apart already, but put in your tank, take a look at the macro line, maybe put your ear up to it to see if you can hear the leak. Try to check if it's in the reg, the top, usually, even though that's very unlikely, as long as you're putting it in all the way. And if it's your gauge, usually that'll only happen if you've taken it out or something and there's a seal on it when you get it stock. So you just want to put some Teflon tape on that if it's leaking. And if it's coming down the barrel or the feed neck, then it's going to usually be O-rings on your bolt or O-rings in the chamber. So you have to just replace some O-rings then usually. So next thing you want to do, if you can't see it anywhere on those, usually these three places right here are going to be the places you'd find it and be able to fix it without opening up your gun. Then if you're having problems in here, obviously the O-rings you'd have to look at. And if you still have an internal leak that you just can't find, then you have to take out the screws, which is in my other video, how to disassemble your ion. Which is really simple. Just take out those screws and push up your body, and you have your whole hosing assembly and everything exposed. Now what you want to do is put up your air again, gas it up, and then you'll have a better ability to find where the leak is if it's inside the body of your ion. So often it'll just be a hose is slightly damaged or something and you need to replace a hose. So then you can get replacement hoses, or you can get replacement hose assemblies or replacement solenoids or all that stuff, and then that'll be pretty easy to replace. If you have to replace the hose, it's probably a little bit more difficult. You have to do some banjo removing and stuff like that, but that's important to know how to do that. And pretty much that would be all. If you are having the leak and you know it's internal when your body is down like this, and then if you take up your body and you try to find the leak again and it doesn't seem to be existent anymore, it seems to just disappeared, then often it'll be this back banjo right here, this little piece of blue hose, if you can see that. It's because for a lot of people the hose is a little bit too long for the body, so it gets kind of pinched up when you push down the body on it, and you can see a little bit of wear on the back of that banjo, and it actually has to slide down a little bit on that banjo. So that would probably be your problem. And some people just take off this banjo, cut a little piece off of that hose, and then put it back on, and then you won't have any more problems with that. So pretty much that's your short rundown of troubleshooting on your ion. If you have any troubles with finding the leak, or if it's not a leak and you're having other troubles like that, just message me or comment on this video or something like that, and I'll come back, or I'll get you information you need pretty much to help with your ion troubles. if you don't know how to lube your reg, you can check out my lubing reg video. If you need help changing your trigger or something like that, you can look at my trigger magnet video. It doesn't show exactly how to change your trigger, but if you have no idea, then it's a good place to go. And you can check out my disassembly or assembly video if you're having trouble in that area or with the O-rings or the bolt, anything like that. So, have any questions, just comment or message me, and I will try in any way to get the information you need. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you on the field.